Elmer by McKee. There was once a herd of elephants. Elephants, young elephants, old elephants, tall elephants, or fat elephants, or thin elephants like this, that, or the other, all different but all happy and all the same color. All that except Elmer. Elmer was different. Elmer was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. Elmer was not an elephant color. It was Elmer who kept the elephants happy. Sometimes he joked with the other elephants. Sometimes they joked with him. But if there was even a little smile, it was usually Elmer who started it. One night, Elmer couldn't sleep for thinking, and the thing that he was thinking was that he was tired of being different. However, heard of a patchwork elephant. He thought, no wonder they laugh at me. In the morning, before the others were really awake, Elmer slipped quietly away unnoticed. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals. They always said, "Good morning, Elmer." Each time Elmer smiled and said, "Good morning." After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for. A large bush covered with berries. A large bush covered with elephant-colored berries. Elmer got hold of the bush and shook it. It's so that the berries fell on the ground. Once the ground was covered in berries, Elmer lay down and rolled over and over, this way and that, way back again. Then he picked up the branches of berries and rubbed it on himself, covering himself with berry juice until there wasn't a sign of any yellow, orange, or red, or pink, or purple, or blue, or green, or black, or white. When he had finished, Elmer looked like any other elephant. After that, Elmer set off back to the herd. On the way, he passed the other animals again. This time, each one said to him, "Good morning, elephant." And each time Elmer smiled and said, "Good morning," pleased that he wasn't recognized. When Elmer rejoined, the other elephants were all standing quietly. None of them noticed Elmer as he worked his way through the middle of the herd. After a while, Elmer felt that something was wrong. But what? He looked around at the same old jungle, same old bright sky, same old rain and cloud that came over from time to time, and lastly the same old elephants. Elmer looked at them. The elephants were standing absolutely still. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. The more he looked at the serious, silent, still standing elephants, the more he wanted to laugh. Finally, he couldn't bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk at the top of his voice and shouted, "Boo!" The elephant jumped and fell ways in surprise. "Oh my gosh!" and "Golly," they said. Then saw Elmer helpless with laughter. "Elmer," they said, "it must be Elmer." Then the other elephants laughed too, as they had never laughed before. As they laughed, the rain clouds burst, and when the rain fell on Elmer's, his patchwork started to show again. The elephant still laughed as Elmer washed back to normal. "Oh, Elmer," gasped an old elephant, "you've played some good jokes, but this has been the biggest laugh of all. It didn't take you long to show your true colors. We must celebrate this day every year," said another. "This will be Elmer Day. All the elephants must decorate themselves, and Elmer will decorate himself in elephant color." That was exactly what the elephants do. On one day of the year, they decorate themselves and parade. On that day, you happen to see an ordinary elephant color, you will know that must be Elmer. Bye.